What's going on today, guys? Massive Scumbag here, and today we'll be talking about the dark history of SoundCloud monetization. I happened to stumble upon this article today from earlier this year. This isn't new information, but I don't think everyone knows about it. SoundCloud's Repost network called out by artists for past predatory practices. Repost network started to help artists monetize SoundCloud plays, but some of those artists say the company took advantage of young acts. So as many of you may know, SoundCloud is a place where a lot of artists get their start. They upload music, maybe they get discovered, or maybe, their music starts to grow. So back around 2015 to about 2020 or so, there was this website called Repost Network, and they would help you monetize your music through SoundCloud because there was no official way to do it at the time. Now, that's not the case nowadays because you could basically monetize your music through SoundCloud directly. But before that, it was Repost Network. It was either Repost Network or nothing. So Repost Network would put ads on your music. You would get paid from the ads when people played your songs, and they would also let you post to Spotify, other distribution services. They would also let you claim music on YouTube. It's kind of like an all-around sort of deal. Now, it sounds good so far, right? Wrong. They would take a 30% cut of your music earnings. That's a lot for what they're doing, for the service they're providing. Like probably somewhere closer to like 10 or 15%, I think would be more average for this sort of thing. And on top of that, they also locked you into a 2-year exclusive contract with an auto renewal. And as it says here, a 2017 study, 97% of people between the ages of 18 to 34 do not read the terms of service before agreeing to them. You didn't have to tell me that. I probably could have guessed that, to be honest. I would assume it'd be even higher than that. Now, a lot of the people that talked with Billboard about this were teenagers at the time, the youngest being 15. One manager whose client was frustrated by his experience of Repost accused the company of IP trolling. They are taking advantage of young artists at a stage in their career when they often don't have any representation or counsel. Once more, Billboard confirmed that several artists under the age of 18 signed up for Repost services, despite the fact that minors do not have the knowledge and expertise required to vet contracts. And lawyers say they are not even able to enter into a legally binding agreement in California and many other states without going through a ratification process in the courts. What's up? My name's Repost Network, and I'm here to break the law. I actually was a part of Repost Network around this time, maybe around 2016 or so, 2015. I don't know when exactly, but I kept getting an email from them, and I kept thinking it was spam. And at some point, I was just like, I'm going to hear out this email here. I actually got my start on SoundCloud, if you guys don't know this. I started there before YouTube. I actually signed it, not really caring or knowing much about it. I guess because I was thinking, I don't know of any other way to monetize my SoundCloud, and that's the only place I had my music at the time, so it doesn't really matter how much money they're taking from me because I'm not going to get paid from it either way. I guess some of my experiences with Repost Network, they were incredibly bad with support. And I think I have a feeling why. From what I read earlier, they only had about 14 employees, but they had probably thousands of artists they were working with. So there's no way for them to handle all those support claims that they would have to. They should have hired more people. Someone who's just clicking through a website to post their music online so they can make some money, even if they carefully read the terms, probably would not understand the consequences of signing something like this. SoundCloud declined to answer specific questions about Repost practices in a statement. A spokesperson noted that Repost has introduced a better revenue share while increasing its offerings, made terms and conditions more easily accessible, further developed parental consent protocol for artists under 18, added dedicated customer service, and more in the wake of the SoundCloud acquisition. Yeah, also SoundCloud, I guess, bought them out in like 2019 or so, and they changed the name of it to Repost by SoundCloud. Kind of wondering if this is why they changed the name of it. I think they might have changed the name of it before this article had come out though, but I could be wrong. It's kind of hard to find any information about it now. So I guess the guy who owned Repost Network would send cold emails all day, every day. So I guess they have changed it since then. Repost is split into 2 tiers. One is accessible to all for $30 a year. It asks for artists to enter their age when they attempt to sign up. While acts still don't have to read the terms of service to agree to them, the license now lasts 1 year with an auto renewal clause, and Repost takes 20% of the revenue from platforms other than SoundCloud. This offering is more in line with industry standards, probably because SoundCloud is now attempting to compete in a crowded music distribution landscape. Repost's other tier, Repost Select, is application only, so the terms aren't public. Acts can still upload to SoundCloud without using Repost. Yeah, you basically can't leave. So I'm gonna be stuck with them for life apparently. I still am a part of Repost by SoundCloud. I don't know, maybe they'll kick me out after this video. I can only hope so. Before Repost was purchased, the company was not upfront about what you're signing and agreeing to, says one singer who regrets working with Repost because she believes it is not creator friendly. Another rapper who spoke on condition of anonymity described a first encounter with the company that was echoed by more than half a dozen of his peers, I wanted SoundCloud monetization, he explained, so he signed up to Repost Network in 2016. He sent me an email saying I was approved and that was it. And he wasn't aware of the binding 2-year deal that automatically renewed. I wasn't really aware of the details to begin with either. I didn't have a manager or lawyer either, I still don't. I mean, I do have a lawyer, so don't fuck with me. Okay, so managers and lawyers say that distributors, which take a 30% cut, typically provide artists with an advance and commit additional money for marketing and promotion. Revenue deals typically take 10 to 20%. It's easy for artists to break ties with distributors like DistroKid or TuneCore if they want to go elsewhere. Acts use distributors like Repost as stepping stones to get some momentum going on tracks and then hope that they can step up to a major label. If tied to Repost for distribution for 2 years, the ability to step up is thwarted unless the artist can negotiate an early termination, which will likely result in them having to make a payment to Repost, which they would not be able to make, or the major label may not be willing to make. If you get a little label interest and they find out someone has 30% of you, it's not great. Lawyers say parental review is not enough to enter into a legally binding contract with someone under the age of 18 in many states. Not a great origin story for SoundCloud monetization here. It's hard to say, did they have good intentions with Repost Network, or were they being a bit greedy? You know, I could set aside the 30% thing if it just like the terms of service, I think, like locking into a 2-year contract with auto renewal, that's kind of scummy, I feel like. Warning, we only need 400 subscribers within 8 days in order for me to shave my head. I need to get 25,000 subscribers total by the end of the year for me to shave my head. Here's the artist's recreation of what that might look like. Subscribe, damn it. Subscribe! Okay, now for the fun part. We're gonna read some reviews. And trust me, there's some good ones. Fucking burn in hell, fucking midgets. I hope your mother dies of cancer and everything you do gets sued and get homeless. I hope that worms will slowly eat you on the streets and people start to spit on you when they see you. Fucking burn yourself. You don't have a better thing to do besides striking PewDiePie's own video. Fucking die. Typical PewDiePie subscriber here. Assigned the album to wrong profile and never fixed it. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. It was really hard to get in touch with someone to fix something after a few years of using it. Okay, this one I found interesting. Takes a 30% cut from royalties and then cuts 23% tax on it. In short, they steal your money legally and then pay you through PayPal, who then charges you a very low exchange rate and deducts 6% fees. What is the artist left with after this? Less than 50%, I guess. 30% is not mentioned anywhere when you start distribution. Also, tax forms really don't matter with them, I feel. They will tax your royalties even if it's not required. Biggest scammers, after the payment due date and the views were high, they terminated my account and froze the payments. That hasn't happened to me, but I've read that this has happened to several people here. Do not deal with these scammers, no matter how much temptations they offer you. Unreasonably be terminated. Repost Network stole 30K from me? Holy shit. I just had a song go viral on their platform and people all over YouTube were using it. For 3 months, my estimated revenue was over $30,000 and they froze my account indefinitely because unmonetized YouTube channels were using the songs and claimed that I was trying to monetize them. They even froze my account 3 days before payday. That's the same story as what we heard earlier, right? I have nothing to do with these channels or the viral success of the song, but Repost Network literally robbed me of a year's worth of pay. Worst part is that it's not like YouTube is keeping the money from Repost. Repost just decided to keep 30K of the revenue for themselves. I'll be pressing charges, but I recommend everyone stays far, far away. I wonder how this went. Literal robbery. Okay, I'll give a little bit of a devil's advocate here. It's possible that it was like a mistake with the claims, but I don't know what to say about them freezing accounts 3 days before they're supposed to get paid. That's a little bit strange. Company is very fat and useless. How do you tell if a company is fat? Also, copyright songs they don't even own. Like, how fat can you possibly be? This guy's really obsessed with people's weight. They stole my money, $1,240. My account was deleted on payday. I have proof of salary before my account was deleted if you need. Wow. What is this awful company that steals? Okay, a lot of these people are talking about PewDiePie's song that they claimed. Let's see if we can get past those. The main issue was that the album was not distributed for weeks after it was reported as approved. We didn't get any status information, any explanation. We wrote emails, kindly asking for information and instructions. Just a single email was answered weeks later, carrying an irrelevant answer. That was just the last straw. I fuck hairy assholes. Okay. That's a good account name. They sucked my dick too much and it was too limp to go in their loose buttholes. Day ruined. All right, I think that one might be a troll. I'm not 100% certain though. There's so many bad reviews here. This is crazy. So it seems like some of these were after the merge already happened. To start off, I work in the corporate world and my music always has been anonymous under an unrelated name. Privacy is a huge issue for me. I posted a few tracks with Repost Network SoundCloud. No issue at first. Then randomly 3 months after posting, I start getting all these random people trying to add my private Facebook telling me they love my music music, etc. I freak out and ask where they got my details. It turns out Repost Network has posted my actual name on all of my YouTube videos 3 months after they were initially posted. Why? They couldn't tell me. I've been in negotiations with them for 3 months and they cannot remove it still. Okay, I wish I had more information about this. Like, there's no way this guy's getting it correctly. He's making it sound like they doxed him. I wonder if did they really dox him? Did they post like his stuff with his actual name? There's definitely an issue with claims on YouTube because like I think if you like leave something unclaimed, someone could like remake your beat. If you upload something really similar sounding, then it may confuse all these other tracks with it as well too. This includes samples, remakes, stuff like that. Bro, they demonetize everybody. Horrible app, do not download. Thieves are what they are. Stealing music, they do. Nice review there from Yoda. They steal artists' work from themselves. Oh man, this is a long one here. I don't know if I want to read all this one. It's been fun reading through these though. So what have we learned here today? Read your terms of services when you are signing your music. Even if it's just for monetization through a website, you may be signing an exclusive deal that automatically renews while also taking 30% of your revenue. Anyways, if you guys have experience with Repost Network or SoundCloud monetization, let me know what they are down in the comments. Could you relate to this a bit here? I can relate to it a little bit. I haven't had some of these issues with labels and whatnot, but they have taken a lot of my money, I will say that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you consider subscribing. Trying to get to 25,000 by the end of the year. There's about 8 days left from the day I upload this, I believe. Consider joining my Discord also. We do lots of fun things there. You get notified about videos, Twitch streams, etc. I'll see you guys in the next video. What should we do next?
Bang Incorporated.